The first time I saw him, nobody else reacted. Not a single person looked up. He was standing at the end of the hallway near the science wing, completely still, staring directly at me. When I blinked, he was gone. At first, I thought it was some weird prank. Weird stuff happens at school all the time. But then, I saw him again, and every single time, he was a little closer. My name is Ethan Carter, and this happened during my junior year at Westbridge High School in Ohio. Everything started 2 weeks after winter break. He wore a gray hoodie with the hood pulled over his head. His face was partially hidden, but I could tell he was staring directly at me. I slowed down. A group of students walked right past him. Nobody acknowledged him. Nobody moved around him. Nobody even glanced in his direction. It was like he wasn't there. The bell rang. I looked away for half a second. When I looked back, the hallway was empty. The kid was gone. That should have been the end of it. But later that day, I saw him again. This time he was outside the library. Same hoodie, same posture, same blank stare. My stomach tightened. I walked over to my friend Tyler. "Yo, who's that kid?" I asked. Tyler followed my gaze. "There hasn't been a student matching that description here in years." That answer should have comforted me. Instead, it terrified me, because she looked genuinely disturbed after saying it, like she'd accidentally revealed something she shouldn't have. The following Friday, I stayed late for basketball practice. The locker room was almost empty. I was changing when I noticed a folded piece of paper inside my backpack. I froze. I knew it wasn't mine. Slowly, I opened it. Inside were 4 words written in shaky black ink. "I remember what you did." My hand started shaking. I flipped the note over. Nothing. No signature. No explanation. Just those words. I wanted to tell myself it was a prank, but deep down I knew it wasn't, because there was something else. I turned. The boy in the gray hoodie was standing beside the flagpole, closer than ever. For the first time, I could see his face clearly. My heart nearly stopped, because it wasn't a stranger. It was Noah Bennett, the boy who died 3 years ago. The boy everyone said was responsible for his own death. The boy I had pushed, not hard, not intentionally, but hard enough. And suddenly I remembered everything. The argument, the abandoned construction site, the fall. The school felt different when we came back. Maybe it was because the days were darker, or because half the fluorescent lights in the hallways seemed broken. The place already looked depressing. But there was something else. Something I couldn't explain. The first sighting happened on a Tuesday. I was heading to chemistry when I noticed a tall kid standing alone near a row of lockers. His skin looked pale, not normal pale, like he hadn't seen sunlight in years. What kid? The guy standing by the library door. Tyler looked confused. "Dude, nobody's there." A chill crawled down my spine. I looked back. The kid was still standing there, watching me. Only me. For the next few days, things got worse. I started noticing him everywhere. At the far end of hallways, standing outside classroom windows, across the parking lot after school. Always silent, always staring. And every day he seemed closer. At first there were 30 feet between us, then 20, then 10. I stopped sleeping. Every night I replayed those encounters in my head. I searched old yearbooks online. I checked student directories. I even asked teachers. Nobody knew who I was talking about. One teacher actually laughed. Something nobody else could have known. 3 years earlier, when I was 13, there had been an accident. A terrible accident. One I had spent years trying to forget. And suddenly, for the first time in years, I started remembering details. The screaming, the blood, the face. A face I hadn't thought about in a very long time. A face that looked disturbingly familiar. That weekend, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Monday morning arrived. The moment I stepped onto campus, I felt eyes on me. The sound his body made when it hit the ground. Nobody ever found out. Everyone believed it was an accident, including the police, including Noah's parents, including my own family. But now Noah was standing in front of me, smiling, a slow, unnatural smile. And for the first time since this nightmare began, he spoke. Just 3 words. "Your turn, Ethan." Then the bell rang. Every student around me froze. Not paused, not stopped. Frozen, like mannequins. The entire school became silent. No footsteps, no voices, no movement. Only Noah and me. He pointed toward the old East Wing, a section of the school that had been permanently closed for years. Then he started walking. And somehow I knew that if I didn't follow him, something far worse would happen. So I did. And that decision ruined my life forever.